All right, here we go again. Here we go. We were talking out the air. It's been about 4 years, almost 5 years, since the Patriots were involved in a real scandal. That was January 2015 with Deflategate. So here we are. Does this qualify, first of all, as a real scandal?
I don't think so.
You don't?
Based on what I've heard, it sounds like a misunderstanding from a production crew, as Belichick described it there. And I think it's important to point out that what this crew is, because I think people listen to this and they say, well, it's a team thing, right? Is this not part of the team? Well, the team has a media arm, essentially. And they have Patriots.com. And they have Patriots on Twitter, which has millions of followers, Instagram as well. And so there are people that work for this arm that put together content for all of us to consume. And the Do Your Job special has been pretty good. They don't have really anything to do with the football operations side of it. And that's what Belichick is pointing out there.
Right.
You know, multiple times.
Pretty emphatically.
Emphatically, yes.
More distance.
And so it sounds like, again, from what I've been told and from what the statement says, they're doing one of these documentaries and they end up shooting something they shouldn't be shooting. Is that a scandal? It might be. It might lead to a punishment. Does that qualify as a scandal?
Yeah,
Was there anything nefarious going on? I personally don't think so.
Do you think it's a scandal, DJ?
No, because the independent contractor thing stands out to me. Doesn't that make it seem like, for lack of a better term, this was a stringer they hired, somebody who doesn't work for them? Because, when I first saw this, that a Patriots team employee was even at this game and was doing a thing on a scout, I was like, man, I know the Patriots have money, but, you have enough money to send a camera to a random-ass Cleveland-Cincinnati game just for the hell of it to shoot this little fun thing for a YouTube video? That's crazy. Then you see this, and you see it's an independent contractor, and you're like, all right, they probably said anybody who's in town who can shoot this, or probably, I'm totally speculating here, but you know what I'm saying. That they got somebody, a freelancer, whatever, and that person might not know the NFL rules as much as really anybody.
This is why you're both wrong.
Okay.
This is why you're both wrong.
Let's party.
It's the Patriots. It's the Patriots. So you're right and you're wrong. You're right. Okay, what is this thing?
It's going to get attention, so it's a scandal.
The Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, really, they've won a game all year. They're a terrible, bad organization. They probably have one scout. That's why they're so blown away. That they have one of the worst teams historically, representation at the combine, pro days, all that stuff. But with the New England Patriots are involved and there's a camera, it will be interpreted as a scandal, not just anecdotally by football fans, but unfortunately in the commissioner's office, I think he's going to look at it more closely than he should. And so I think the way they can get by this, and this is the mistake they made, and this is the criticism Goodell got for Spygate. Hey, why didn't we see it? Why did you why did you spike those videos? I think an easy way to handle this is show the public what it is. Let everybody see what's going on here, and then you make your determination. I think they come away with a fine, not a loss of a draft pick, no kind of draft pick, not a 7th-round pick, not a 6th-rounder, not a compensatory pick. I think it's going to be a fine, but
I think that oversight.
Get ready.
I think that oversight that they acknowledged, which not only the oversight to not inform the Bengals or the league, but the oversight of having somebody, if this was a stringer, for instance, having somebody in that room with a camera and not knowing what the rules are. That's an oversight, whether you're the Patriots or any other team, because somebody's going to complain about that. This isn't something that happens every week. This is an individual piece that they're trying to do on this one person.
Do you tag back
accidentally breaking the rules is breaking the rules. If they end up getting...
It doesn't matter if you had knowledge of it or not. You're right, DJ.
Yeah, do you tag back to their history at all? Do you think the commissioner does? Or and I keep saying the commissioner, let's just be more specific. The people who don't like the Patriots who try to get the commissioner's ear. So those are some owners who have been talking to the commissioner over the years. Hey, wait a minute, you went too light on Spygate. You went too light on Deflategate.
Well, Spygate came up during Deflategate, right? I mean, that's what we understand. We've come to understand since is that there were things like this happening where people were looking at the Patriots as being like, what's going on here with this team? And they were referencing back to 2007.
Right.
And so will that happen? Who knows what's going to come out of Jerry Jones's mouth? You know what I mean?
But Spygate,
I think they got crushed for both.
They got
of course they did. Of course they did. But will that keep an owner from bringing it up again? I mean, you can never. How can you predict what Jerry Jones or somebody is going to say?
You said the minute the Patriots are involved and there's a camera that you could have stopped after the minute the Patriots are involved.
That's
People
right.
are going to sniff around that. So to answer the question of is it a scandal, I guess because it involves the Patriots and there was even an accusation or something looked into, that's enough in the NFL for it to be considered a scandal, because everybody the rest of the season, if the Patriots turn it around or do anything right, it's going to be because they're cheating, even though it really does seem like a small little oversight.
But what would you do? Let's say you see this video. You see the video, and it is on the Bengals sideline, and it is following, Zach Taylor or whoever. I honestly don't even know who their D coordinator is. I know you know. I don't know. But it's following the
I have no idea. No, that's I appreciate the credit.
Honestly,
I do.
If it's
I
following
no
the coaches and it's looking at, play calls and stuff, that's when you say, okay, well, it would seem the Patriots have lied here and that they did commit something far more serious.
If you're the Patriots, maybe you want that video to come out. If all it is,
you, yeah.
if I'm the cameraman, I'm shooting over your shoulder, Michael, and you're writing in a notebook and the glass is right there and the game is happening out there and I'm shooting over here to get you doing your job, then that's not going to look that bad if that ends up coming out and we all see that. I think everyone would say, okay, this is what they say it is.